Hello, everyone. It is just Kristen, and we are back with more Baldur's Gate 3. I remember vaguely what we did last time. I know we saved Minthara and rescued her from the prison. Hello, DJ. Welcome, welcome. We saved the tieflings out of the prison by the skin of our teeth. And hello, Linda Hitchcock. Thank you for joining us. We did not loot anything though, so we need to go through and loot Goblin the entire prison area. But I wanted to go to camp. We need a long rest, number one. But before we rest, I want to talk to all of the companions. And I haven't had conversations with Gale and Wheel? See, yeah, this. Hey, Mr. Teds, wakey wake, like the like. Thank you for licking the like. Hopefully you don't catch anything from licking that like. We also have a couple of worms that Astarion can use. Will's the third Will. Yep, he's Will is the third wheel. I need to talk to Shadowheart. I need to talk to Minthara. We have what's her name? Arabella in our camp. We just need to have conversations with everyone. And at the end of stream last time, I heard her say something very funny. She said something like, "Can I touch your face?" And he's like, "No." So I hope they do that again. It's pretty funny. All right. Got the licks bad. Where is the campfire? There it is. All right, let's end the day. We will go around and there she goes. I love it. Every time I hear it, it makes me laugh. Where are we at? Hey, Ahab L? Ahab? Ehab? You're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that. It's too early this morning. We just finished the Moonrise prison. We saved Minthara and the tieflings and the deep gnomes by the skin of our teeth. And we just immediately went to camp, and I had to end stream because it was well after my stream time. And I had other things to do last week. So I think I'm just going to start over here. We need to talk to all of the companions. So I'm just going to start with Astarion and go around. So let's see.
Need something?
Sure. What do you make of Raphael's deal?
I won't lie.
I can't talk today.
It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
Yeah, we don't like Cazador. I don't like any of these options. So he's the only one that, yeah, I bet this is the first time I've been able to save Minthara. But I don't want to use her while we're still running around Moonrise Towers. So I'm still going to use my regular party, but then afterwards I'm going to switch to Minthara, and I don't even know what her class is. I don't know anything about Minthara, so we're going to have to look at that. Your character's looking beautiful. Thank you. I had a really fun time creating her. And then, of course, I have a Twitch drop costume on. Just because. And, you know, I kind of like purple. I guess I'll say I understand the appeal.
I'm
I don't
glad
want to
to
piss
hear
him
it.
off.
Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
So in my last playthrough, I romanced Astarion. So I did not let him go all power hungry. And this time I'm just kind of letting him do what the heck he wants. Cazador, every time I hear that name, I get PTSD from those horrible fly mutant things from Fallout New Vegas. Okay, well, I'm glad I've never played Fallout New Vegas. Because the Cazador battle is just really annoying. um, I think that's all I'm going to say. I figured he would have something to say about Minthara, but let's talk to our dear love Shadowheart, who is second fiddle to
I've been catching
Karlach.
myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Oh, okay. Um, we're in kind of the heart of her storyline. So we really kind of need to talk to her about some of these things. Menti is an Oath of Vengeance paladin. Ooh, I've never played a paladin before. That's going to be interesting. Cazadors in Fallout New Vegas think of human-sized tarantula wasps. No thank you. I don't think I want to look those up. Thank you, DJ. I did not need that picture in my head. I think my imagination is doing enough. Maybe that's why they named him Cazador. You never know. So let's actually have some of this conversation with her.
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Well, let's just go down the list. I think she should have some lines to say in Moonrise, probably.
Quite the understatement, but yes.
Are you talking about Minty or Shadowheart? Yeah, I'm not gonna bug her about that. I'm gonna just go to the next thing. How about you and I? We share something special, I think. I want to talk about it.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
I feel like you've been distracted of late. I think I've said that to her before. Oh, okay, Minthara. I don't want to go back into Moonrise with Minthara until we're ready to fight everybody. We managed to get out without, like, alerting the entire tower. But we gotta go back and loot, and I don't want her with us when we do that. Tarantula wasps are not actual tarantulas. They are named that because they hunt and lay their eggs inside tarantulas by paralyzing them. Those things, they're real? A tarantula wasp is a real thing? Fun insect facts with DJ. No. You can keep your fun insect facts to yourself. You romancing Shadowheart. So I had attempted to romance Karlach, because I still do not have that achievement. She's the only companion that has an achievement tied to her romance. But the game cockblocked me. Like, for real. You should go back in my playlist and go to the, it just, yeah. I'm not able to romance the lovely Karlach, who is my favorite person in the world. So I will have to do that on yet another playthrough. But I have, honestly, with this game, there's so many things I want to do. I want to play. I'd love to play a Will origin and try to romance Karlach. I think that would be really interesting. Fun insects facts. So we actually had managed to already have kissed Shadowheart at the very beginning. So now we're romancing Shadowheart. How many playthroughs have I had? This is my, hang on, let me think. One. I've finished the game twice. I played a bard on my first playthrough, and that was before they had any of the epilogue stuff. So it was just like the end of the game. Boom, done. And then I played a storm sorcerer, and that was the first time I got a finished game with the epilogue. And then I tried to do an evil playthrough using Dark Urge, and I just could not do it. So 2.5-ish. I have more fun insect facts. I have heard of a bombardier beetle. Those are not as freaky as a tarantula wasp, I don't think. Alright. Throw shoe at DJ. Yes, I'll have Karlach throw a shoe at DJ. No, I do not have the evil dog in me. No. Not at all. All right, let's get through this conversation. Let's ask her how she's doing.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shah unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
Yeah, you roll that. Roll that deck save. I don't know what my my DC is. Or what Karlach's DC is. Yeah, roll a 1. Alright, I think that's good for now. Let's sit on her stool. She always says something interesting when you sit on her stool.
It's been too long.
Well, we were just talking. Let's pick up this mugwort that's just sitting here for some reason. Let's pet the owlbear cub, just because.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
I love Benji. Pet the cub. You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins.
Pet the cub.
Ooh, more.
More. Ooh.
Yes, fun.
Be sure to loot the shelves near where Gale is. Yes, I will. Alright. Let's see, what else? There's a box back there. Alright, let's talk to Lizelle. I haven't talked to her in a while.
Greetings.
Well, that took a second to come up. We've yet to attend to your needs at the Githyanki creche. Is that a bother? That sounds very formal.
I thought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to find my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Whoa. Is she actually gonna try and leave? I'm not gonna intimidate her, even though that role would be really good. We will go to the crush. So I'm gonna say let's make the crush as a let's say this because we will eventually go there. She's just gonna have to wait.
To the crash. And do try to keep up.
She does like it rough. I have. Oh, she actually leaving? Oh no, she's not. Okay. Ooh, that was scary. I have not romanced her myself. I will eventually. I will eventually play a playthrough where I romance everyone. She did offer herself to me very early in this playthrough, but I was already set on Karlach.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower.
Oh, yeah.
I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
I forgot that we have this whole side story thing with Will. Alright, I don't really want to say any of that to him. Let's see, who's over here? Here's a random broom. Let's pick that up. We can sell that. What is this? A mirror? A piano stool. Okay, let's talk to Karlach. Oh, you did? Yeah. I've seen I've seen several playthroughs where she was romanced, and it's surprisingly very sweet at the end. So yeah, eventually I will do that. Are we that poor? Yes, I've had to not revivify, but resurrect a couple of times. And so I have stuff to buy. We're not that poor, but I am a little bit of a loot goblin. You will find this out about me very soon. So you had a friend in Avernus, you never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
She gave you a note. What did it say? I'm curious.
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
You do have real friends now. Me, for one. I'd
Thank
like to
the
be
gods.
more than friends.
And I do, every day.
Okay. Alright, who's next? Well, we're not going that way, apparently. Here's Minthara. Okay, she actually wants to talk. Her camp is interesting. Why is there blood over here? Interesting. Alright, let's talk to Minthara. It's the first time I've had this conversation with Minthara. Yay! Okay. Where are you going?
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
That's why I had 12 rotten tomatoes, 17 skulls, 21 bones, 6 rotten cheeses, 7 rotten eggs, and 22 ropes to sell last night in your game. You sound like me, Linda. um... Um... I'm trying to decide between 1 and 2. You're strong. You'll recover, or we will break them. It's time for revenge. I'll let you guys choose 1 or 2. Revenge or recover. Linda says 1. If you don't take everything that's not nailed down in an RPG, you're doing it wrong. Exactly. Ahab says 2. What's DJ say? I don't think Mr. Ted's is still in chat. He's probably streaming this morning. Alright, it's 50-50. DJ, you gotta be the tiebreaker. I don't have an opinion. I didn't listen to the combo. Sounds like you. Let's do the revenge route. We will break them. It's time for revenge.
Precisely.
She is a...
While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketherick. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
That's why we're not going to use you until he's dead. Any suggestions on how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketherick's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
In my defense, I was distracted by Kaga threatening Arabelle. It sounds like you have started another playthrough. How many numbers of playthrough is this for you? You can shapeshift with Minthara? I know that's a thought. With lots of mods. Oh, that's right. You did tell me you were doing a huge modded playthrough. Of course, you'll be, you're a victim of the cult. Of course I'll protect you.
The prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
We'll never actually finish the game till the end, so this is... What? Your 4th start. Wow. The end of the game... I know the 3rd act can be a slog, but the end of the game is so good. And there's so many things you can just kind of skip in the 3rd act. And Act 2 is just so big. It feels like... I feel like I'm going to be playing this game for forever, since I'm only playing it once a week for a few hours. And now that I have Expedition 33 also, it's like I feel like I have two very long, sloggy kind of games going at the same time, which is not usually what I would normally do. But I'm loving them both, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Tell me what you know about Kethric's power first.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. Moonrise is a den of necromancy, and the most powerful practitioner of the art is Thorm's closest advisor, Balthazar. He has chambers beside the generals, on the upper floor of the tower. I suspect we will find answers there.
That's right, we need to go through
Rest.
Moonrise too.
We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
Hey, Steel, welcome in. How are you this morning? Have you had your coffee yet? But I did get spoiled for the ending, so you know how it ends. Well, there's a lot of different endings. I've seen at least 4 or 5 different endings. Oh, and hey, Moonlit Darkness Gaming, welcome. I'm thinking, so Ahab here has given me some thoughts during this conversation. I think I might actually take Minthara into my party, at least temporarily, to see what she can do and see what her stats look like and stuff. She'll need to level up, of course. Sleep well. We'll venture forth in the morning.
I do not sleep unless I wish to.
I forgot.
I feel safe among this company. I shall spend my nights planning for the fights to come.
Well, you are a drow. I don't think you actually need to sleep. Coffee's still brewing? Okay. So, Steel is not ready to have conversation yet. You can take Astarion's place. He'll stay here at camp. Actually, I want to see what Astarion has first. I'll be back.
Farewell.
What's racist? What? Alright, let's see what Astarion has on him. We need to actually get all of these things off of Astarion. Drow shaming? That's not drow shaming. She doesn't have to rest if she doesn't want to. High elves, forest elves, I don't think half elves have the ability, but elves and drow, which are honestly 2 different types of elf, do not need, they only need 4 hours for a long rest, not 8 hours. And that's a tabletop thing. Let's see. I think he's still wearing, no. This is her armor, I think, if I remember correctly. Or did I send it to camp? Let's look. I stole her armor when we knocked her out. No, I don't remember what I did with it. Oh, nope, that's our chest full of goblins again. Faded. Meh. Carlax boots. Well, technically they still need the 8 hours. They just have to be unconscious for 4 hours. Right. Well, no. I mean, I'll have to look at my player's handbook. I have never played a full elf. The spider silk armor is Minty's? Okay. Yeah, this one. Alright. I do enjoy running a all-girl party. So I am going to I am going to... Let's at least see what she can do.
You wish to consult me?
Yes. I'd like you to join me.
Admirable ambition.
We
But
might
you
need
must
to
make room
respec
for
her
me
because they
first.
always do their, take Astarian's place.
Then let us go forth and conquer.
They always do their
Or
stats kind of weird, so I
something
want
to
to
that
mess with it a little bit, probably. Alright, let's see what she's got.
Do we have a target?
Character sheet. Strength 17. Dex 12. Con 13. Wisdom and charisma. I don't know anything about paladins except that I know they use charisma for their spell casting. Ten in wisdom's not a bad idea, but she doesn't really need it. Do they use strength for the attack? Let's see. Inventory. That's what I need. Okay. Hover. Yes. So her attack is a +3 for strength. Alright. Okay. Okay. Whoa, you guys are talking. If an elf gets interrupted after 4 hours of long rest, they still don't get to heal. Interesting. So they didn't change the rules drastically when they did the rules update in 2024. Well, I'm playing 5e right now anyway. Minty's stats aren't bad. Yeah, no, her stats are actually pretty good. They make more sense than any of the other stats starting out have. Yeah, charisma for spellcasting, and yes, strength for Paladin Smite. Oh, they have Smite. Okay, wait. Oath of Vengeance tenets. Oath of Vengeance paladins abide by the following tenets. Fight the greater evil, exerting your wisdom, identify the higher morality in any given instance, and fight for it. No mercy for the wicked, chasten those who dole out their villainy by wiping their blight from the world forever. Interesting. Failure to abide by their tenets will result in a paladin forsaking their oath and becoming something very different. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, she has some, of course, she has some, worm in her brain stuff. What in the world? She has some awesome illithid powers. Okay, yes, they use strength. Charisma's for spellcasting. Yes. What? Schmecklandorf? Hi, Nadira Fury. I'm not sure what that was, but okay. Paladin Rogue goes so hard with a sneak attack, divine smite, super crit from assassin. Ooh. Oathbreaker could be fun. Oh yeah, that's right. If she breaks her oath. Oh god, information. You guys are sidetracking me from my plan. Okay. All right, hang on. Let's see. We do need to level her up. What's her sleight of hand? Her sleight of hand is a +1 right now. If we do not have Astarian in our party, we are going to need somebody with some sleight of hand. Hang on. I hit the right thing here. Ours is a +3. Karlach's probably sucks. Karlach's probably sucks because I didn't give her any dex, really. Hers is a +2. Oh, hers is a +2. Not too bad. Hers is a +1. If I multi-class her... Wait, what's the new subclass for Paladin? And I haven't done any research on this. Oh my god. Okay. Real-time listen to Kristen figure out her brain. Oath of the Crown. Oh, okay. I haven't done much reading on that one. I haven't done any reading on any kind of paladin because I didn't know she was a paladin. Alright, let's start the level up. I know... Let me look at something. Let me get my trusty BG3 wiki open. And then look at the paladin class and see what she gets for different things. It's going to take a moment. All right. Paladin. Paladin. There it is. Okay. Oh, they choose their subclass at level 1. Interesting. So she already has her subclass. And she's Oath of Vengeance, you said. She gets extra attack at level 5. Fighting style. What is her... Does anybody know if she can wear heavy armor? Off the top of their heads? Extreme goody goodies. Okay. She can wear heavy armor, so we can really lean into her strength stat and not necessarily choose a fighting style that would require dex. But we could go and go paladin to level 5, get extra attack, and then maybe... let's see. Let's look at the subclass features. Oath of Vengeance. Inquisitor's Might. You or an ally's weapon attacks deal an additional charisma modifier, radiant damage. Interesting. Frighten an enemy, they have disadvantage. Oh, gain advantage on attack rolls against an enemy. You can gain an additional spells from your oath. They are always prepared. Bane and Hunter's Mark. Ooh. Level 5, gain additional spells. Misty Step and Hold Person. Level 9, haste and protection from energy. Okay. What if I... Alright. Let's take her to level 5 so she gets her extra attack. And then maybe possibly multi-class. Paladin should have heavy armor proficiency. Yeah. If it is a pally, yes. Paladin class can use heavy armor. The only thing is, if I tried to multi-class her as a rogue, she would not be able to wear heavy armor. Paladin rogue goes so hard with sneak attack, divine smite. Ooh, that's a good idea. Super crit from assassin subclass and tabletop at least. Yeah, I can see that happening here too. The assassin subclass is pretty good. You have the gloves of Dex for that, or if you need more, well, I have all of the, I have like the ring of, oh, hang on, all the things that give you all the things for, stealth. I have, the +1 bonus for being obscured. I have the stealth +2, sleight of hand +2. I can give her the boot of, and then the advantage on sleight of hand checks. If you go rogue, you just need a different way to get advantage to trigger sneak attack. You don't actually need to stealth. Well, yeah, but it's the traps and lockpicking, which ours isn't terrible, honestly. I would go for Dex maxing Minty and taking 4 levels in Swashbuckler. He's currently Swashbuckler. Since Flick of the Wrist goes hard with something in Fowler Aluv. So I have Fowler Aluv right now on our Warlock. I would go for Dex maxing Minty and taking 4 levels in Swashbuckler, since Flick of the Wrist goes hard with GWM. Oh, Great Weapon Master. Oh, alright. You guys are giving me so many ideas. What level are our characters? We are level 7. I've never used Great Weapon Master before. I can't remember what it does off the top of my head. Fowler Aloe doesn't make sense on a Warlock since they can just bind a weapon and use a charisma stat to attack. Yes. I'm using it for the Sing and Shriek bonuses and buffs, or buff and what have you. It adds 10 damage to weapon attacks. Okay. Isn't it I'm trying to remember with Great Weapon Master, isn't it like an option when you get ready to roll your damage? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It kind of works, like Sharpshooter. -5 to hit, +10 damage. Yeah. Quick side note. Coffee has been acquired. Feel the sleep subside. That's great. Sing also stacks with Bless. Yes. Sharpshooter, but for two-handed weapons. Right. Right. Thoughts. Alright, let's start her level up. I think I want to at least take her to Paladin level 5 so she gets her extra attack. Oh, but I gotta think about feats. You also get some bonus action in the game that's not in the tabletop. Two-handed and versatile. Yeah. So since her strength is so high, we definitely want to take her down the hit hard route. What is this? Okay, lay on hands. Oh yeah, lay on hands is good. Divine sense. Oh, okay. I need to look at her reactions too and make sure things are set to ask. Where am I? Hang on. Close that. Spellbook. Reactions. Ask, please, on everything. Okay. Alright. And Streamlabs did that message backwards again. I need to figure out a way to fix that. Sometimes it does it right and sometimes it does it in the wrong order. All right, where is Minthara? Let's start the level up process. Why is she wearing her underwear? She has clothes. She was wearing clothes 5 seconds ago. Oh, jeez. Okay, level 1 spell slot unlocked. What are her actions? Divine Smite. It's an action. That is a reaction. So you can choose to use it. Does not spend a spell slot. That's interesting. She has camp clothes because you stole poor dear's armor, right? Hey, Lenora Gaming. Nice to see you. I didn't give her armor yet. Yes, yes, yes. But that's okay. She's in her underwear. She has pretty underwear, too. It's not that type of stream. Why does every stream I'm in here lately end up with someone in their underwear? Please rejig those stats. I don't think her stats are terrible. They're not bad for a paladin. She needs the charisma for her spells. Blah, blah, blah. 13 con is super pain. Yeah, but where would you take the points from? And plus, she'll be gaining more AC from her dex being so high. And so hopefully won't get hit as hard. Strength? But we're using her strength for her weapon attacks. Oh wait, this isn't my stream, so it could be that type of stream. I don't know, Steel. We'll probably end up in our underwear at some point during Enshrouded tonight. Because strength elixirs... I'm using the strength elixirs for Karlach. Like, Karlach is the giant barbarian. So we are literally throwing everything at everybody. If you use finesse weapons, you can use dex for the attack. That's true, and that's kind of what I've been doing for Astarion, is using his dex. How do I get out of this? Here we go. Let me go. Alright, let's go start from scratch. Come on, let's go find Withers. Where is he? Well, Gale wants to talk. Here's Withers. We'll talk to Gale in a minute.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp.
This whole stream is going to be re-spec'ing Minthara at this point. If you are quirky, Jaheira has a scimitar that uses spellcasting stat to attack. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Help me change my class. Wouldn't Minthara hit harder than Karlach? Not the way I have Karlach built right now. So, are we keeping her Oath of Vengeance? I think so. I don't want to... I vaguely remember reading Oath of the Crown earlier. Gale wants to show you the stars. Probably. Hexblade. 1 hex rest... What? If you're quirky, Jaheira has a scimitar that is a spellcasting stat to attack. Yeah, but it's going to be a while before we have Jaheira to get her weapon. 1 hex. Hex 1 hexblade. 1 hex rest pally. I don't know what that means. It's too early. I haven't had enough coffee. Alright, so if we take her down the dex route, she'll get extra attack, and we could do two-handed fighting, kind of the way we have Astarion set up. One hexblade level and the rest of... Oh. So you're saying take a level 1 in Hexblade Warlock. Level 1 in Hexblade Warlock. You're getting complicated on me. Hang on. It's been so long since I've looked at Warlock. That's for the weapon binding, right? They do both use charisma for their spellcasting. Okay. I think I see what you're saying. I think I see. Okay. That. I have ideas. You have given me a very good idea. If I do that though, I really think I do need to adjust her dex and put her as a dex base then instead of a strength base. What do you guys think? Should I go the dex-based weapons route with Minthara, or should I go the strength-based weapons route with Minthara? No. I'm talking about her weapon for her attack. Charisma is just for spell casting. At least I assume. Like I said, I have never played a paladin. When you bind a weapon, it becomes your attack. Does it use the charisma modifier? Hang on. Hexblade. Bind your main hand weapon, it becomes magical. You cannot drop it or throw it. You become proficient with it if you weren't already. When you attack with this weapon, there's a chance Hexblade's curse will be the target. The weapon's damage is magical and uses the Warlock's charisma modifier. Okay, I see. We could also do the shadow weapon as well. I don't know though. I kind of already have a warlock going. It would be very strong. I see what you're putting down. Let me back up here. I just wanted you guys to look at Minthara a lot. All right. So you're saying, Nadira, excuse me. Hey, Bluey Lane, welcome. Are you feeling better, I hope? You streamed for a very long time yesterday. It's a good view. Yes, I know. I agree. Thanks for thinking of us. If I change her proficiencies, well, intimidation and athletics. I don't think I actually want to change those. Let's do feeling not so congested today. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know about you where you are in Alaska. But the allergens in the air where I am have been ridiculous for the past few days. So I'm definitely feeling that as well. Let's put her +1 in, I don't know. uh, she has history and athletics. I'm not fine. I'm fine with that. So let's max her charisma. She doesn't really need wisdom, honestly, or intelligence. If that coal wasn't kicking my butt, I would have been for longer. Such a good game. It looked like a good game. I don't remember which order the Assassin's Creeds came in. Like I said, I've only played the one. Um, but it looks like an interesting game. All right. So we maxed her charisma. So we're going to use her charisma for her attacks. So we don't need her strength at that point. So we can put it all in Dex for AC and Constitution for HP. I feel like she needs a little bit in strength. I want to say that James going back to school did it. Back to bringing home some germs. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm so glad my kids are grown adults now. I remember those days. And yes, you are very likely right. Because it's been about a week, hasn't it? We have a bunch of smoke in the air from the wildfires, so it's just orange haze all day and night. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Are you getting the wildfire smoke from Canada in Washington? Here it's just unusually cool for late summer. Like the high today, it's 73 degrees now, and usually it's like in the upper 80s. It's also going to be raining later today, so. All right, how do we feel about what amalgamation I've done here? So I've got, she's going to use her charisma with bind weapon. I need to change her class. Warlock, subclass Hexblade. Oh god, I gotta choose spells. Freedom metrics. Yes, it's freedom metrics. I have no clue what that is in Celsius. Oh, and you have a big fire on each side of us. Well, that sounds fun. I like shield, wrathful smite. What do we have? What do we have? Cantrips. Eldritch Blast, that's always good for Warlock. I actually really enjoy Bone Chill, though. So I think I'm going to take that instead of Blade Ward. Booming Blade is really nice as well. Which, if we're going to be hitting the hell out of things, we might ought to take that. Yeah. Alright. Subclass, taken, spells. Shield's nice. Let's take... e- Um... I mean, Armor of Agathis is always nice. And that these spell slots would renew each short rest. So I'm not really worried about not only having one use on like Armor of Agathis. Let's do that. So she has no, she has medium armor, but that will switch when we switch her to Pally. All right. Okay. I feel like this is what we're going to do. If anybody doesn't like it, we can address it later. Oh. No. I'm taking the next level in Pally. Here. Paladin. Oath of Vengeance. There we go. Alright, so we have our one level. You get different proficiencies depending on what your first level is. Oh, see, you didn't say that. So do I need to go back and do that again? You guys are confusing me. I didn't know that. I told you I've never done a paladin before. And tabletop, I've only ever played a druid and ranger. I've never multi-classed before. Alright, go to wizard. Alright, we're going back to withers. Alright. See, this is why I have a gold problem.
On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
I've only been here for 5 minutes, weirdo. Druids are such a caked class. I'm playing, in my tabletop, I'm playing a...
But it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
In my tabletop, I'm playing a wildfire druid because we didn't have a healer, and she's got some pretty heavy-duty healing stuff that's really fun. You did multi-class items for all the characters in this playthrough, though. I've done multi-class after hours of research. And I've never done anything with heavy armor. I have better things to be doing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Withers. I just need to do the thing.
Spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Withers is such a pain. Alright, change my class. So Pally first. Then one level of Warlock. Alright, hang on. First thing we're looking at is abilities. Are we good with these abilities? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Or you can explain what you want me to do. This is the re-spec Minthara stream. $4.20. That's Amanda's line. God damn it, Gale. He keeps eating my magic items. Was there a limit on how often he eats the magic? Yes, there's a limit. Unless you've got some mod. Lower charisma to 16 and even out your wisdom. Charisma. Well, my wisdom is even. You mean up my wisdom? That's basically what it was before. As to 10. Okay, gotcha. As I don't know. Blue Lane 77. I have been summoned. See? It worked, Steel. You don't want a -1 in wisdom like ever. Yeah, I gotcha. Doctor's office 1 or 2. Oh. 8 is all -1s, and 10 is no negatives. Gotcha. So we aren't worried about the -1 in intelligence? See, Steel, you only had to type the numbers. Alright. I need to go back to Paladin, you guys said. Ugh. Oath of Vengeance. There are almost no spells that make you do intelligence saves. Okay, understood. I would say go Cure Pally, and then you can multi-class a bit later if you want, but up to you, lads. But like a bazillion that make you do wisdom saves. Fair. There are basically no inspo. You guys are on the same wavelength. Well, and I'm mostly like in conversation and stuff, mostly playing as my main character. She's not like having to make intelligence saves for conversation or anything. All right, so we're good with this. That gives her heavy armor back. Or today I could have poked her, but I procured her some coffee instead. See? There you go. Alright. And then this next class, take A level in Hexblade Warlock. Ooh. Oh no. Don't make me do it again. What did I do? What did I do? DJ, what did I do? Yeah, I'm not using her strength. You guys. I gave her just a tiny bit of strength. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, see? You guys are messing me up.
Fate spins along.
I see what you made me.
Dost thou
Yeah.
require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Oh, it changed when I changed multiclass? Well, that explains it, because I didn't remember doing that before.
As thou desire.
Alright. Paladin. Oath of Vengeance. Abilities. Clear. Charisma. As high as it'll go. We want the +2 to be that. Where do we want her +1 bonus to be? Wisdom, maybe? Or Dex? And there goes all your gold. No, Amy. This is why I loot everything. We could always steal it back from Withers if we want to. 10 for wisdom. Dex or Constitution. Well, Constitution is hit points. Dex is AC. We'll go up her AC. Does strength need to be a 10 so she doesn't get shoved off a cliff somewhere? Con gives extra health. Yeah. I would say 14 Dex is the minimum. Yeah, we want our con to be pretty high. Yeah. That's why I'm like, does this need to be 10? I mean, I could share the strength potions, I guess. I don't have the ability to make them yet. Lower the Riz to 16 and make strength 10. Oh yeah, that's an odd number anyway. I don't know if it's the same as tabletop, but you can contest shoves with the dex. I don't know. I seem to remember being shoved is a strength check, but not sure. I don't like the charisma at 16 either. I want the charisma to be higher, but it can't go any higher than 17. And 17 doesn't help us because it's even numbers, or you don't get the bonus. And I can up her charisma with other things as well. The Riz. All right, since DJ and Nadira, sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. Are we good with this before I have to start over again and spend another 100 gold? Why is her... Wait, I need to change... Do I need to change her... I can't change that. That's something else. Okay. Yes. Looks awesome. All right. We're good with this. All right. All right. All right. I'm confirming I am not doing it again. But thank you guys for your help. I do appreciate it. I would be the one to make a stupid mistake and then wonder why she's dying. So here, I'll take the Hexblade. Cantrips. I wanted Bone Chill and Booming Blade. Subclass Hexblade. Shield and Armor of Agathis. We good with that? Episode 412, Minthara finally reclassed. Exactly. I've been streaming for an hour. That's alright. It's a good view for those of you that aren't, like, you know, struggling to help me through this. Since Minthara's in her underwear. Alright. Are we good? We're good with what I've selected here? Oh, I need to look at her illithid stuff too. Yeah, my mind isn't with you. At Nadira Fury, for episode 413, Minthara reclassing 2 electric boogaloo. So she has Charm, Psionic Backlash. Those are both pretty good. And Favorable Beginnings. She has Dark Vision, of course. Wait, who's in their underwear? Everyone is in their underwear. It was funny when I joined Jessica in her Enshrouded stream last week. She was just like, how do I hide all of the armor? So we were armored, but we were running around in our underwear. Actually, I don't think I had any armor the whole time. Because I didn't want to take her resources. I was only gonna be there for a few hours. Hey, Fitz Play Stuff. How are you? I am well. I'm still waiting for DJ and Nadira Fury to tell me I'm good before I click accept. If they are good with my choices, or if you guys have a different idea on what I should be taking for cantrips or spells, for this one level in Warlock. All good here. Liked and thanked and shared the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that, Fizz. Are you going to be streaming today? At some point? You are good, my king, queen, monarch. Alright, alright. I'm going to accept. And then, so the next level, we'll go back to Pally. Paladin. Fighting style. Oh. Defense. You gain +1 bonus to armor class while wearing armor. Dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon that is not 2 weapon in one hand and no weapon in the other, you deal an additional +2 damage with that weapon. You can carry a shield in your free hand. That's interesting. I have no opinions on the spells. Okay. We'll be doing SOMA. SOMA. I don't know what SOMA in a few hours. I do like Hex, but you have that covered with your tab. Yeah. Defense. I mean, that is interesting. I'm not a huge fan of great weapon fighting. I see it being handy. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you are within 5 feet. You must be able to see the attacker. Well, she does have dark vision, so hopefully that's not a problem. And I'm probably going to be buffering. Also, Dex is important for initiative, so your stats are awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. So, my main character does have Fowler Alluve in their offhand. And I forgot what we have in our... Oh, we have the adamantine... what is it? The adamantine something in our main hand. And that is our pact weapon. I mean, she could do the shadow weapon if we have it. I don't know if we have it, though. I mean, dueling sounds interesting. No big sword for Minthara. No, not with her strength. Not unless we're using strength potions. We're going to bind that whatever weapon we choose, once we bind it, it's going to use her charisma modifier instead. Defense is the safe option. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I don't know what her armor class is currently because it doesn't show it to you over here. I wish this information like gave you more information. Her base is 15 +1. So what her armor class right now is, her base armor class right now without armor is a 16, which isn't bad. Defense would make it a 17 and then add armor on top of that. Sure. Well, her spider armor is light armor, and we're thinking she might change. Well, with her strength so low, I'm not sure if she can use heavy armor. I did not know that she got fairy fire just for being a drow. Well, defense would not give her the AC with that armor. No, I know. She's gonna have armor on eventually. It doesn't say a specific type of armor. It just says armor. And whether it's light, medium, or heavy, she's going to have something on. We're going to figure it out. Command compelled duel. Force an enemy to attack only you, giving disadvantage to other targets. No, I know. I'm not worried about that part. Cure wounds, wrathful smite, and bless. Alright, let's start over here so I can see what I'm looking at. Thunderous smite. That's concentration. So what else? Concentration. Protection from good and evil. Shield of faith. Command. So she has a lot of the same spells as a cleric. Force an enemy to attack only you, giving it disadvantage against other targets. Interesting. Bless. Heroism. Cure wounds. Searing smite. It's an action and a bonus action. It's also concentration. She has so many smite options. So these are reactions as well as actions. My philosophy was always heavy below 12 dex, medium 12 to 15 dex, and light 16 plus. Oh, she's not going to run around in her underwear? No. She would be dead very quickly. Alright, well, a cure wounds would always be helpful. We are currently... We have Armor of Agathis, which is concentration, so I'm not going to take Shield of Faith. Paladin smite spells are pretty good, yeah. I don't know if we need the additional... Well, I mean, those might be helpful in situations where we have radiant resistance, but I don't know how often that will happen. And can paladins change their spells whenever, or are you set until level up? There is one that could disarm enemies in tabletop, which was my go-to, but I don't know if it's in the game. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, all of these are concentration. That one's not concentration. That might be helpful. That's a warlock spell. Why is that in my choices for paladin? Divine Smite and Smite spells stack. Oh my god, I cannot talk. But that's a very spell slot heavy, yeah. Armor of Agathis is not concentration. Okay. My brain is not working. Why was I thinking it was concentration? That's right. It just lasts till long rest. Or until you get hit. You can just throw a potion instead of a healing spell. Oh yeah, we do that too. Let's take commands. I mean, bless would be helpful. Why do these say level 1 warlock spell? These are not warlock spells. I'm clearly in paladin. Paladins are basically clerics with an extra attack. Yeah, I could see that. That's the question, though, because clerics can change their spells at any time. I don't know if paladins can. That's why I'm having such a hard time deciding. Because if they can change them at any time, I'll just take whatever. That could be helpful if I need to get away from a situation. I mean, dealing extra... And that's a bonus action. I can take that. She throws everything, including the shoes. Exactly. I throw all of the things, including goblins. Adamantine molds. Depending on your subclass, I think you get extra spells from other classes, or it's a side effect from your multi-classes. Basic warlock slots get priority. Yeah, but I can change those as I choose. So, like, with my other warlock, she's also a bard. I can choose whether or not I'm using a bard slot or a warlock slot for any spell that I'm casting. Forgot about that one. Okay. Accept. I'm just... I need to get through this now. Alright. More preparing spells. Let's look at what this is. We get Divine Health. Prevents disease from affecting you. That's interesting. Frighten an enemy. They'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. They cannot move. Target is slowed on save. Okay. Bane and Hunter's Mark. Those are both really good. I don't have anything new here, so I'll stick with what I have. Yeah. New feat. Oh, I forgot about the feats. Nothing new. That's fine. What did we get here? We got darkness. Ooh, cool. Okay. We could do a charisma ability improvement, or we could choose something. Feet where? There's your feet right there. More Riz. That's what I'm kind of thinking more Riz. Savage Attacker would be nice too. I don't think I have anybody with Sentinel right now either. Okay. I'm gonna say for number 1, ability improvement, more Riz, or Savage Attacker, number 2, or Sentinel, number 3. Put a choice below. Savage Attacker allows you to re-roll your damage and use the highest result. I've got a number 1 from Ahab. Is it Ahab? Ehab? Ahab? I don't know. I don't know how you're going to tell me how to pronounce it either. Alright, everybody's saying 1. Get the Riz. Yeah. Thank you for reading that for me. I don't want to say what I thought it said. Are you talking about Savage Attacker? The 2-1, yeah. I don't remember what I said, but that's okay. I'll probably pronounce it 50 different ways. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think we're good with this. She'll get another feat eventually, so we can get Savage Attacker then. I think that'll be handy. Oh, more stuff. New spells. What did we get? Lesser Restoration. That's fine. We have a necklace to do that. Aid can be helpful. Savage Attacker. Yep. Branding Smite. Prevent it from turning invisible. That could be handy. Also concentration. Why are all of her spells concentration? What did it give me? It gave me magic weapon. I don't want that. I don't want Shield of Faith either. Be careful, you're gonna summon Minoko if you keep talking about feet. I haven't gotten Minoko yet. Shush. I'm literally on my way to go get Minoko. Hopefully we'll get him tomorrow morning. I'm going to take Branding Smite and Bless just for the hell of it. Just to fill the spots. Whoops, sorry. That tells me you have not been watching my Expedition 33 streams, DJ. Aura of Protection. Prepare spells. What did you give me? You gave me Magic Weapon again. Let's take... Frightened for 2 turns. That's why her boots she had on her are good for her. The concentration spells. Yeah, I forgot where those boots are at the moment. I'll have to look for them. Alright. Okay. What is this? Soul branding. Alright, hang on. She's got a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what all of it does. There's the basic stuff. What is this? Dancing lights. I don't remember choosing that. Unarmed strike. Bestow the absolute's flames on a creature. Its movement speed increases by 5 feet, and the next attack deals an additional... Okay, so a bonus action buff is nice. Yay! Is it magic weapon really good? It might be, but I've not been a fan of it. Yeah, I figured these are racial things here. Concentrated blast is good. Oh god, what has she got? That's a channel oath. That's a charge. I'm gonna have to get used to where all of her things are. She has Misty Step. That's her warlock stuff. Hunter's Mark. Wow. Racism again. In the new 2024 rules, they've actually changed what the races are called. I can't remember what it was. The luck thing is really good. This luck thing. Where is it? She's already got several things. Call of the Week is really good too. Good morning, Jessica Wanders. Displace, Repulsor. I really kind of need to let Astarion take the 2 hands. Luck of the farm. Once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll against a foe into a critical hit. That is pretty nice. I mean, you know, she might as well lean into the stuff. Although we were giving all of the tadpoles to Astarion. I'm going to hold off for now. I need to get used to how she functions before we do anything else. Because she's got a bunch of buttons down here. I don't know what half of them do. A lot of them are bonus actions, though, which is interesting. I think the new 2024 names kind of erases the biracial identity. It does. It does. I have not read much about the 2024 rules, but the way they explained it kind of made sense, and I don't remember what that explanation was, so don't ask.
No,
Alright, let's go finish talking to people. Let's see what Gale wants. Especially since Jessica's here.
On behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Oh no. Well, this is for Jessica. On behalf of Gale, you're not Gale?
You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me.
What did they do with the races? Kind of ignored most of 2024. Basically, there is no half-orc. There is no half-elf. There is no, you know, the mixed races like that. I think, if I remember correctly, because it's been months since I looked at it. Oh, you've never seen this? Oh, this is good. Very well, show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Basically, the way they explained it, you can just take from the two options, but you aren't actually called a half-orc, or you don't get like special things for being half-orc or half-elf. It's literally not even in the thing, but you can take from the two. You can make your own half race, whatever it is. You can be half-elf and half-dragonborn, or half whatever, and you just kind of blend the two options with your DM, is kind of the way I understood the explanation of it. I don't know. We are not playing 2024 rules at all. Although, I did find out, and I love Solasta. I've got a whole playthrough of Solasta Crown of the Magister on my channel. Another reason to ignore the new stuff. Exactly. So Solasta made the decision that the Solasta 2 is going to be on the 2024 rules. So it's going to be interesting. I loved Solasta, so we will see how it works in Solasta 2 when I get around to playing it. Full rest. Cutscene time.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you all right?
I will be. Soon.
And perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. And with company to match. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
I jumped because I was with Lae'zel. Yeah. As far as I remember, Shadowheart is pretty open to sharing. This is no. You speak as this affects you alone. How many will die if you? Are you not afraid? I refuse to believe this is the end. We'll find another way, I promise.
Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me.
Well, we can still blow you up later.
There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Okay. Nothing is inevitable. Not when we face it together. You don't have to die.
One moment with you could sate me for a lifetime and prize the fear from my heart. I'm so very glad you came to share this with me. I know this is all unreal, but I created it for you. You must know that you're very special to me. If things were different, if we were home, I'd have taken time to do things properly.
Just kiss him already. He's so hot. I love Gale so much.
But time is short.
I've never done a Gale romance.
I'm in love with you.
Oh. I'm not going to profess love. I can kiss him. I mean, we've kissed Shadowheart. He didn't say that to you? Uh-oh. To be fair, we've kind of ignored Gale this entire time, and the game tends to, like, push Gale towards anybody. I mean, we've just kissed Shadowheart, and she's kind of put us on hold until we get through her storyline. We're gonna kiss him. Everybody get ready. Close your eyes if you're sensitive. Alright, lean in for a kiss. Gale approves. Of course he does. He's like the best bad romance book cover guy. Kiss everyone. I'm going to kiss everyone. How about you're out of practice? Tell him he's a bad kisser. You know, maybe the tusks are getting in the way. I don't know. You're out of practice. Gale is a heartthrob. She doesn't look impressed. No, she doesn't. You're out of practice.
A fair assessment. I wish we had more time to practice together.
You're still hung up on your ex-girlfriend, though.
I want it to be perfect. To bond with you in the way the gods do, intertwining our spirits in visions of the weave.
What? I'm curious. I also don't want to destroy yet another attempted romance with another character. Love bomb much. Right, I know. Um, show me. I'm curious. I don't know what's gonna happen.
How about the perfect night in Waterdeep? Yes? Let's imagine how it would be. The scene is this. You and I stand in the room that is the center of my universe. The sculptures, the paintings, the walls enlivened by the spines of 1,000 books. The grand piano plays the Larian suites all by itself, and as we look out beyond the arches that lead to the terrace, we see the weary sun take its daily dive into the sea.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Waterdeep in this game before.
My favorite spot. Many times, evening turned to night and back to daybreak once more while I sat here, lost in words.
What's the book?
It's called The Art of the Night, and it details the first 1,000 nights of a newlywed king and queen.
Oh!
They turned everything they did into an art. The art of conversation, the art of taste, time-honored and newly acquired.
I don't know, the cover
The
kind
art
of
of the
looked like
body.
the Kama Sutra.
The exploration and acceptance of the self and the other. The art of the night itself. They say we take a page from their book.
That's a book. Roleplay with him must go crazy. Oh my god. Magical Kama Sutra. With him, sure. I don't know if I should choose 1 or 3. Just imagine the things you can do with a levitate spell. Have any of you seen the show, oh, what was the name of the show? The Magicians? And the whole opening scene with the levitate spell? Yeah, that's what I imagine. 1 or 3, 1 or 3. I do love her eyes, even with the magical eye. Two? I didn't want to tell him I like him or like it. I am actually attempting to romance Shadowheart. I've already attempted to romance Karlach and the game cockblocked me. Not you too, Linda. Come on. Oh no, this is terrible. Alright, fine. You said she's okay with you going all out. I assume. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I know. Oh god. Jessica Wonders. Jessica Wonders. 1. DJ says 3. Am I the only one here that gets annoyed with Gale all the time? No, I get kind of annoyed with him too, especially early in the game. This is literally the first time we've talked to him about anything other than Mistra, who's his ex-girlfriend, his cat, who he has a very interesting relationship with, and him needing to eat magical items. Gale is a puppy. He is. I understand. There's a lot of Gale girlies. 3? Question mark? His god ex for yes. Mistra is all magic and can literally see what Gale is doing with her magic. It's kind of like Gale rubbing her nose in that he's moved on. I'm gonna say honestly 1, I think. Yeah, 1.
And let's set the book aside and be blank slates on blank sheets. Delightfully new. What do you say?
I think it sounds delightful, but I don't see a bed. I thought there was a bed in the other room, but oh well. Mistra is a bully, actively telling Gale to oof Roblox sound effect. True. He did kind of piss her off, though. I want to be with the real Gale, the man, not the fantasy. This is a pleasant fantasy, but no more. Time to return to the real world. This is completely new territory for me. 2, 1. Imaginary dates aren't real dates. Fizz says 2, so I got 2 votes for number 2. 1 vote for number 1. Will YouTube allow option 1? I don't know what option 1 is. 3 is kinder. True. Keeping in mind that we will not be pursuing a relationship with Gale because we are attempting again. They get naked in the stars. Oh yeah, YouTube. I have the settings set so it's not full nudity. But yeah, it'll be fine. At least I think I do. Hang on. Options. Where? Hang on. Gameplay. It's not keybinds. Video, full screen. You're supposed to be on windowed full screen? Oh well. I'll let you guys think while I attempt to find the setting to make sure that nudity is off. I don't know where it is. Show genitals. Off. So, sure. Enable to show cinematics with sexual content and moments of extreme violence that may cause distress. We're beyond that. Yeah. So we have nudity turned off. Okie dokie smokies. Yes, you have Star Wars Force Ghost sex. What? What? Well, no relationship then one. Yeah. I think this is a one night stand kind of situation. All right. We're going to click one. All right. Gale approves. Of course he does. Oh god. He's bringing out the book.
Will be our bed. Come here.
Oh god.
Why confine ourselves to the pleasures of mortal flesh? There's but one stitch in a vast tapestry. Let me show you more.
Putting the book to work. Sure. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, what is happening?
When you wake, it will be back at our camp. Back in our small, dirty, bloody patch of existence. But stay with me now. There are endless worlds out there. Countless ways to declare love. Infinite ways to express it. Too much for one night.
Oh, his tattoo is shining. That's interesting. Okay, so it's virtual sex?
But we shall try.
Okay. Okay. Nope, not the leg. They're just cuddling. Okay. Convenient shiny areas. Wait, what? Yes. Oh god. Okay. What is happening? It's not a ghost. Oh my god. I'm speechless. Wow. I feel uncomfortable with this. Tantric stuff happening in the stars? Yeah. Holy shit. Biblically accurate banging. Wait, what? Okay, I feel like I need to have a conversation with Shadowheart real quick. She's right here. She's not even walking away.
I can't help but notice you seem happier of late. There's a spring in your step that wasn't there before. Just a pity I'm not responsible for it.
Oh, you can be? It's just a dream though. I know. I don't really have feelings for Gale. I didn't realize you felt that way about me.
Sometimes it can be difficult to know what you want, what you need, until it's already lost to you. I know that from experience.
I thought it wasn't this type of stream. No, you said that, not me.
Pretend that part of me isn't hoping you'll look in my eyes and still feel something. Foolish, I know.
No!
But allow me to wallow in the fantasy just a moment. bittersweet as it is.
Wait, this is wrong. You're the one I'm supposed to be with. I see that now.
But what about Gale? Are you seriously suggesting you'd cut ties with him?
Yes!
To be with me?
Consider it done.
I won't lie. I feel a little sorry for him. But only a little bit. You may be what's been missing from my life.
Scratch wants to talk. Hang on. It's always that type of stream in Baldur's Gate Steel. True. Alright, talk to we're gonna have to break ties with Gale. Just to make her, had to make her a bit jealous. Yes. She is not about to share. I've seen playthroughs where she was like, yeah, go get your game on. I want to join too. You know, that kind of thing. Okay. What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Pet him. Pet the Scratch. Okay, we have been streaming for 2 hours and we have not left camp. I need to put armor on Minthara. Alright. Alright, Minthara.
Are you know, dead?
I am not a skeleton. I am neither.
He'll be alright. Should be used to being dumped by now.
I don't get it.
Thou will.
Wow. Just don't speak to Gale? No, I'm gonna break it off. Absolutely. Hang on. That was totally a one-night stand for me. Alright, Minthara. You need stuff. And now I can't remember any of the things we did. Everything is out of my brain. Avoidance is a plan. Alright, I gotta think about armor and stuff. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna let you guys discuss what's happening with Gale. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what you guys what you have. Okay, just don't speak to Gale. Avoidance is a plan. Keep him in Schrodinger's. Have I been dumped? Someone call the burn unit? Yes. Mr. Teds. Hey, Mr. Teds, you're back. I had to get a cool beverage after all that steamy hot stuff, right? I'll talk to Karlach and see if you've been locked out of a romance. Oh, I've definitely been locked out of a romance with Karlach. I can go talk to her, but I just thought of something though. I don't think I can take her to Moonrise with me. We did all of that lovely classing and leveling her up, but I don't think we can go to Moonrise with her. That needs to be an ask. Ask, please, on all things. No shape-shifting spell? No, I don't see a shape-shifting spell. And I didn't see one as an option for her as well when I was classing her up, leveling her up. Yeah, let's have her leave the party for right now. We'll keep everything on Astarion right now.
I never met a skeleton before. Are you...
I mean, a scroll.
dead?
Yeah, I don't want to use those scrolls. I want to use those scrolls in Baldur's Gate if I need to. Where are you? There you are. Let's talk to her. Talk to... Where is he? Astarion. Let's put Astarion back in our party for now.
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea. So if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
Well, he feels strongly about it. Jealous you're no longer the least trustworthy person in our camp? Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open.
That's fine. You don't really need to sleep, right? I need you in my party. Travel with us.
Obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
Minthara can step aside.
In that case, I'm all yours.
We will take Minthara later. Let's go talk to Gale. Let's do the deed before things go a little crazy.
So you've always been a
Oh, I wanted to talk to Karlach. Where is she? Over here. Let's talk to her first. She's over here having a conversation with herself.
Soldier.
Nope, nothing to say. Alright. Let's all say goodbye, Gale. You're hung up on your
I was
ex-girlfriend.
hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Well, you know, you thought it was your last night, so... Not now. There's something else we need to speak about.
Very well.
He disapproves. Well, there's not really an option. Okay. Well, at least we're still in a relationship with Shadowheart for now. Traveler's chest. What's this traveler's chest? Can I touch your face? No. Ooh. Piece of candy.
Oh, no fun.
Ooh, piece of candy. Alright. Let's get out of camp and do all of the after long rest things that we need to do. Oop, Shadowheart wants to talk. Let's do all of our after things first. Summon your raven. And give yourself protection from good and evil. And shield thralls. And then Karlak, you are going to take a potion for now. So no more steamy books without her. I will eventually romance Karlak. Alright, so we already have Speak with Animals. Let's do Armor of Agathis. I did that as the wrong spell slot, but okay. Let's aid. No, we're not going to aid here. We're going to... What's over here? Oh. Long Strider, everybody. Oh, we need to summon Scratch, too. And Shovel. Shovel. Long Strider. Shadowheart. Summon.
Let's get on with it.
Scratch. And then let's do Aid at level 3. And then get our spell slot back. Where is it? There it is. And then why do I not have her other necklace in this slot? Here we go. Put that back on. Ooh, why am I overhead? And then
let's move.
Long Strider, Scratch. Alright, I think everybody has all of the things. Okay, let's talk to Shadowheart real quick.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Oh, was thinking a lot. I don't really have a response about Minthara for her. Alright. Alright. So this is where we ended. We need to go loot all of these things.
No traps,
I think I already looted him. Oh, I did not. Wow. Send that to camp. We'll take that. Send to camp. Take. Gale and Lizelle are my favorite women in Baldur's Gate 3.
What's hiding here?
Ooh, food. I have no idea if there's anything actually over here. Other than rotten food. Oh, there was some clothes. Ooh, a bow. I'll take that. Oh, there's another one. Rotten stuff, but that's alright. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Wow. Let's take all the things, sell all the things. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I upset every Karlak fan by calling her Carl for short. Yeah. I got it. I got it. There's also a bucket there. Take. See if anything's in this crate.
Looks empty.
Alright. What's this way? That goes somewhere. It goes back into the tiefling cell. Let's go back towards the back side of the prison. Her last name is so derpy. I don't remember Carlack's last name. Oh, and there is another thing that we have not done, that I have never done. Whoop, hello. Somebody actually survived or passed a perception check? Or survival check? I don't know if it was survival or perception. Ooh, nice. Superior health potion. Carlack Cliffgate. Her last name might as well be Fence Bucket. Yeah, that is kind of random. Alright, let's go up here. Let's go back to the back of the prison. I'm overburdened. Where is it? Equipment. That's what I need. I have so much crap. Send all that to camp. What is this? Wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Eh. Wait. When did we get this? Let's see. She has this one. We could use this one for our... Where is it? There it is. Can I... Oh! Oh no. I need to give this one to Shadowheart and trade. Alright, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Get out of that, please. Thank you. Go back. Give this one to... Whoa, what was I wearing? I don't remember what I was wearing. Give me the Pearl of Power. Give her this one. Animal Friendship, Disintegrating Nightwalkers, Absolute Talisman. I think that's the one that was wearing. I don't need Speak with Dead. I don't need Detect Thoughts. And I don't need Lesser Restoration at the moment. So put that one on. Let's take this and get our first level spell slot back when it hasn't been used for the day. That's from the Warden? Okay. So we hadn't had a chance to, like, actually look at everything. Let's go back to Shadowheart and put that... So that will come in very handy. Now she can cast Aid at a higher level and get that spell slot back. And then later she can do Feast, whatever the name of the Feast spell is. Hero's Feast.
I have a lot on my mind.
Alright.
Well, in it.
Okay, okay. Let's go... Which way am I going? This way.
Just my feet can carry me.
That goes down the hole. This goes back into the prison. So there's one thing in this prison that I have never done. Oh, that's gonna not... Oh, yeah, that did 1 point of damage. Great. Lovely. Can everybody get down here, please? On your own.
What's inside?
I don't know if I've already looted all of these things. Looks like I have. Yeah. So on the other side of the warden's area is something I've never done before. So I'm gonna go do it. Oop. Okay, it looks lovely over here. What is it? Oh. That sounds just lovely. What's over here? Okay. Is anybody in chat that has jumped down this hole before or not jumped down this hole before? I've seen gameplay of jumping down this hole, but I've never done it myself. I almost feel like I should probably go to Last Light first, but... You think you have? Yes. I figured Linda had. Yes, yes. Okay. Just so I'm sure, this doesn't take me to the brain, right? This takes me somewhere different, right? I don't want to progress to that part. Use a feather. Feather fall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Seize the day. Yeah, I have feather falls somewhere. Oops, wrong button. If I could spell correctly. No, it doesn't take me to the brain. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of. Alright. Is everybody with me? Who's missing? People are missing. Hang on.
What's next, I wonder?
Why are you still over here? You guys didn't jump.
Toes, toes.
Just jump. Yeah, it's fine. Why did you jump up back up there? Really? Jump to here.
Hey, good looking.
Karlak. Jump. No, don't jump to here. There we go. Alright, now back here. Let everybody catch up. Oops, wrong way. Alright, here. And that's why you love mods. Yeah, the following can be a little weird if it's a weird jump or something. Just so we're clear, don't listen to me. Oh no, I'm going to jump. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to progress the story. You have a mod to make all characters get a short jump boost. I see, I see. Alright, now we can do... Is everybody here this time? Yes. Alright. Featherfall. Jump. Whee!
Right beneath the towers.
Is this place?
A colony must be close.
Oh.
That must be where the tadpoles are coming from.
Karlak is inspired. Oubliette. Okay, okay. Oh, this is just lovely looking. Alright. I don't know where I'm going. There's what looks like a way up that way. There's something floating in the chasm there. There's a dead body over here. There's a way over there. think we're gonna go this way. Oop. I hear chop. I think you get some funny lines somewhere around here with people getting blood showers to the dead body. Okay. I'm going. I can hear chop though. That's kind of weird. Ooh, another specimen. That will come in handy. Send to camp. Take. Well, there's a goblin over there. Membrane? Is that a door? You are close to the brain, but not in it. Where did I see a goblin? Is this a door? I don't know that I can get through there. Cut the membrane. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, that's lovely. That sounded lovely. Alright, get the goblin. Ooh, what have you got? Mirror image. Send that to Astarion. And a grease bottle. Pretty red, pretty pink. Make more, never think. Always chop, chop, chop. Ta-da. Okay. Okay. I don't think I want to go further though, right? Because it sounds like I am literally... like, chop is here somewhere. Speak with dead on that goblin. Alright. I always forget about speak with dead, so thank you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you? You didn't ascend, you died. That's actually an option.
The corpse remains silent. That was more of a comment than a question, really.
You can't get to Chop from here. You can only hear him. Okay, okay, okay. We'll see Chop later. What is this place?
The absolute chamber. Paradise.
Who are you? I didn't get a worm from him, though. A tadpole from him. Okay.
Quick step.
What about this guy? Zealot crits. He's not glowy, so I can't do speak with dead on him. Unless they change that. Yeah, that's kind of freaky that even dead, they're still, like, so under the influence of the absolute that they're still brainwashed. Chop, chop, chop. Oh.
Something's alive down here. I'm not sure I want to meet it.
Well, I think we are gonna meet it. Whether we want to or not. Let's see what our experience looks like. Oh, we got a long way to go to the next level. Alright, everybody come along. Are you joining me? Where's Scratch? They didn't go with us? Alright. Everyone wave howdy to Chop. Yeah. Oh, what are we walking into? What is that? Is that a hookor? Oh, My god. Let's start this. Well, I didn't hit them. Oh well. Well, we need the experience points, right? This should be interesting. More XP! More XP! Exactly. Alright, let's go... Astarian. Go about here. Just so we're not all clumped up in the doorway. Well, that's helpful, but I can't do anything about that right now. It's feasting time? Alright. Let's just shoot a... let's see what our area looks like here. It's just 2 hook horrors. Alright. Nadira. XP? You mean execution points? Probably. Sneak attack, yes. Alright. Did it toggle his dual wielding on again? I hate that. I really hate that. Turn that off, please. Okay. For you, we are going to come over here. If they were closer together, I would do a shatter. Let's hex wisdom this guy. And then we're gonna Arms of Hadar. Warlock spell slot. Here. Alright, intern. Alright, first of all, you rage, ma'am. We are gonna see how close we can get to this guy. Right about here-ish. And let's throw... We've got some heavy things on us we can throw. Like, I don't know. Commander Thren. Ice Elm cracks me up when the enemy slips and falls on ice. I don't have any ice right now. Ooh, nice. 28 points of damage with Sergeant Thren. I've been procrastinating on building my PC. I have the parts, but I'm scared of the stock cooler. Oh, I do not do that myself. I get other people to do that for me. For steel, we will throw the sandals. The critical hit with the sandals, 22 points of damage. Wow. Alright, let's, for some reason she has her bow armed. Let's put her back on her sword. And intern. It's this dumb mounting thing with springs. Yeah, no idea. Can I reach this other guy with Toll the Dead? No. Let's see how much closer we can get. I don't like being bunched up, though. Let's do... Karlach is now an honorary Latina grandma with that sandal throw. That's pretty good. I like that. Maybe she has level 4 spells. Let's do a quick Spirit Guardians. just for the heck of it. And then a spiritual weapon as far out as we can send it. Sure. Hey, Bobby. Welcome. We are going to die. No, Carlac is a British middle-aged wine mom. Oh, nice miss. You come along. That's fine. Hit that. That works. Oh! Nope, knocked me over. Not enough movement, of course not. We'll just get a little closer. Carlac is like mid-30s in this game. She can still be a grandma in her 30s. Maybe. That would be bad, but yeah. Maybe tieflings can... I don't know. She calls herself Mama K. I don't think I've heard that. Hang on. Alright. So we are concentrating on protection from good and evil. Let's have you get a little closer here, sir. Let's get your happy buff for the day. Although I can't imagine that a hook horror tastes good. Nice. In turn. Alright, we are going to... Booming Blade, this guy. Oh, I haven't sung or shrieked yet. I totally forgot about Fowler Aloof. Booming Blade. I missed. No fair. Second attack. Well, that's a little bit. That sucked. Bonus action flourish. Well, that did 6 points of damage for that entire turn. That's great. Alright, Carlac. You want to do your thing. First of all, we are gonna do some additional fire damage here. I don't remember if I can kick these guys. Oh, I can. He succeeded his let's see. It's an athletics check for the kick. Let's hit him with a goblin. He'll die. Yep. And then onto about here and throw another goblin at this guy. We can do Speak with Dead on Sergeant Thren. Not that it's going to do us much good at this point. Alright. We are going to Toll the Dead this guy. We can only do one. And then... By the way, I subscribed. You're pretty chill. Yeah, thank you, Nadira. I appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't get an alert, though. It's probably waiting. It does this thing where it waits to tell me when people subscribe. Nobody really needs any healing right now. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The music is so good. I just sit here and jam to it for a minute while I think about what I'm doing. Think about my life's choices. I mean, I could attempt the ensnaring strike, but I don't think the guy would be able to not succeed on his strength save. I think the hook horrors are pretty strong. And it would put her in melee, so I'm not going to do that. Who's next? You are. Smack him, please. That worked a little bit. Just wear him down. Let's see. Let's come do a main hand attack. He's ruptured. Did he just do his bonus action too again? He did. I had it turned off, I thought. Oh well. Water jug throw, then lightning arrow? Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, he's only got 41 hit points left. We don't have to go to extremes today. I'm gonna try another booming blade though. Did that miss? It did. Dude. Alright, just a regular attack. 6 slashing. Wow, my main character's doing really terrible rolls today. Alright, what are we gonna throw at Sir? Let's kick him first, because get him to move away from people a little bit. You can never get that to stop happening with him. I swear I had it turned off. Usually I do my bonus action first, so I didn't that time, but... What are we gonna use to smack this guy with today? We're at disadvantage because we're so close. Let's just hit him with our weapon. We never do that. Sure. Nice. Whew. Well, that worked.
Anything of use?
We're gonna have to pick up all of our goblins and our dwarves. Ooh, gold. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, Carlac, pick up all the stuff you threw. We need to pick up Sergeant Thrin and this goblin that's underneath. I'm sure we have a pair of shoes somewhere. I don't know where they are. Here they are. Oh. That's everybody, it looks like. Alright, now where are we going? Had you shared you on my X account. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Ted. I appreciate that. I am on the push to 200 subs right now, I think. Ooh. There's good stuff in there. Let's send all this to camp. Let's go back to my main character, though, because that's interesting.
So that's progress?
Search the viscera.
Another step forward.
Alright. Alright. I don't currently have an X account. I might create one for my gaming character. Oh, this is where I'm coming up. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Let's go back and loot the prison fully until we start getting close to people. Let's just actually, instead of doing this stupid jump, go this way. I need short rest.
Time to get going.
Jump over here. Where are our summons? Hopefully they'll get to us as we get closer to them. There they are. See, you guys, we didn't leave you. The raven's really slow. Did I long strider the raven? I did. Okay. Alright, let's go loot this person.
What's in here?
Alright, send those to camp. Take that. We'll take all the Moonrise, prisoner's journal. All the Moonrise keys. Scratch is being best boy and was being a lookout. Yes, yes. Interesting. Okay. Lore. Alright, I don't see anything else in here. Let's see what's in this one. Probably nothing because this is where the tieflings were. And nothing that way. Alright, I think... we are going to see if anything's in here. A bucket. Let's go up this way a little bit and then we will head to... Whoop! What? Questioner Jason? Hi! Next cell on the right, there's a chest. I don't see a chest. I'll look for that after I kill this person. Alright, that's one of the questioners. Is there anybody up here? I don't know. Ooh, Carlax's first in initiative this time. Let's rage. Alright. Come over here.
Tactical.
We are gonna throw... It's hidden, so I need to actually go in there. I see, I see. I'll go back in there in a second.
This'll help.
That was nice. Let's throw another one. Those are nice and heavy. She's last in initiative too, so this could be pretty good. Alright, let's move you over here. I think she has powers. Magical powers. In turn. Alright, let's go this way. And we will turn this off. We're gonna remember to do it for once. Let's just do a firebolt. Just for the hell of it. And then bonus action. Hit you with a thing. And you missed. Go this way. In turn, who's next? Okay, you turn invisible. And then run over here. The questioners have nasty illithid powers. Yeah, I figured as much. Come over here. We're gonna do a bone chill on you. I don't want you doing any healing. Nice. And then bonus action. Let's hex your wisdom just because we can. And then move over this way. Make room for Shadowheart. Scratch is next. Shadowheart is last. So, Best Boy Scratch is gonna go over here out of the way. Raven, you're gonna fly over here. And then dash to, like, over here somewhere. And turn. Confusion. Let's counterspell and backlash. She's still confused. That's alright. Alright, alright. You need to get over here where we can see you. We could command her. How many hit points does she have left? Oh, she's only got 13 hit points left. Just, yeah. That worked. That worked. Okay. In here, you said. Alright, let's come in here. See if we've got a diggable. Findable. Nobody's finding anything here. I might have already failed checks in some of these cells. But I don't see anything. I see 0 chests. Maybe the last cell? Like the one down here? This one? Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe diggable over there. Oh, there we go. Thank you for that. Oh, another Hill Giant Strength. Send that to Karlach. Arcane Cultivation. Send that to... where is she? Shadowheart. And then we'll take everything else. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. So, I was headed over here. We need to loot her and pick up our things, but I want to make sure nobody else is over there. So as of right now, Shovel is invisible. So let's go take a look. Make sure nobody's gonna see us. She might. That's interesting. I mean, we could go ahead and kill her. But then there's these guys over here. She can't see this way, though. Alright, Karlach. By yourself. Sneak.
Shadows don't suit me.
Come pick this up. Hello. Enemies. So many enemies. The question is, I'm not sure if I have aggroed the entire tower or not. I'm pretty sure I might have. Okay, everybody back over here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
And then regroup him. Alright.
If not over, then through.
That is a back entrance to the Warden's area. Alright, I think we're ready to go back to Last Light. So... Let's do this. We gotta go talk to all the tieflings. Here, it's a Harper. We need to sell a whole bunch of crap. I might do that off stream. Let's go find the couple people down here that we need to talk to, or are they all down here? No? Oh, I forgot about down there. I haven't been in there yet. Where are they? They're over here. Okay. They're arguing. Over here somewhere. Funny thing is, I missed my tiefling achievement in one playthrough because I forgot to talk to these people.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
They're so cute.
Come here, darling.
Beautiful sight, all thanks to me. Smile, they look so happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you two back together, because you're adorable.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we are very nice people. For the experience. You were in trouble. I wanted to help. Simple as that.
You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So,
handmade cookies. Nice. Alright, let's go find the rest of them. I know we need to talk to Alfira. We could take a nice long look at Damon as well. We'll do that later.
I don't.
I do. That's why we're still standing around.
Alright, let's go in here. Oh my god. Zoom in, please. There's still water all over the floor. Everybody's here. Oh, we gotta talk to the deep gnomes too.
We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You
Are they
damn
at
well
least
brought them
good
back.
cookies from Amsterdam? I don't know. I've never had cookies from Amsterdam. unless you're talking about the quote unquote good cookies. Let's talk to Alfira.
You're here! You're all right!
Oh.
How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
Yes, those. Well, you know, Amsterdam being Amsterdam. I was in Moonrise and I just happened to run into her, killing everyone who got in the way. Honestly, sheer dumb luck. We do have the bard option. But I kind of want to say, honestly, sheer dumb luck, because that's really what it was.
In ballads, they'd call you talented and courageous.
You can write a song about me.
Incredibly good looking.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. That was a moment.
It's true. I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the robes, which are nice.
Why are you smiling at me? I'm just glad
At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the robe activates, granting them temporary hit points equal to their charisma modifier. We are currently wearing the adamantine scale mail, though, so we could send that to somebody. Or just send it to camp. Banishment, boarding, firebolt, oil. Ooh, lots of stuff. Okay. Take all of that. Alright. Let's go talk to these guys over here.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics.
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
So who's paying me? You know, some of these options will be in a evil playthrough at some point. I have not figured out what route I'm gonna go, but eventually, if I ever finish this playthrough. I thought you'd be happier to see each other.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
Well, I need to dip to go buy some groceries. See you around. Thank you for hanging out, DJ. It was fun, as always. Anything to add, Roland?
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you.
He said, I'm sorry, so we'll forgive him.
To help us. It's only right you get something in return.
Oh.
Here. I hope it helps.
Okay. Oh, lots of gold. Gold is helpful, especially after the re-spec'ing debacle. Okay. So, we need to do a lot of stuff. I need to sell a bunch of stuff. And I think my next step is going to be the House of Healing. So that we can wake up Art Cullen. Ooh. Oh, we gotta talk to the Deep Gnomes. Let's go over here.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all. You need to deal with him.
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to... where is he? Where is... Is he over here? Yeah. Let's talk to Barkus. Our fun friend, Barkus.
There you are. Everyone seems to be quite aflutter. Do you know why?
Haven't you heard? I've freed the people held in Moonrise Towers.
You did? But that means... Wulbren!
Uh-oh. Poor guy.
Wulbren!
Oh, go.
Where is he?
Oh, no.
A moment. Wulbren, it's me!
Oh, God.
Wulbren! I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
I really don't like Wulbren.
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself with the aid of this helper.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbren.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbren... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to... I said go home!
Asshole. You don't know what Barkus has gone through to find you.
Please, that isn't necessary.
I should have called him a prick. I didn't see that option until after I'd already clicked.
Any clue what's at stake? And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Warbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are.
Ooh.
As promised, I give you the brilliant retort.
Ooh.
Now,
is it a
I believe
splody?
our business is well and truly concluded.
You don't owe me Barkus. Warbin seems like a real asshole. What will you do now, Barkus?
Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right.
I want to throw a shoe at Wulbrin.
Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
We'll see you there. That'll have to wait. It is lethal out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow.
Apparently.
I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
Yes, yes. Okay, brilliant retort. It looks like a regular smoke powder bomb. Okay. But it's an explodey. An explodey-splodey. Okay. So. It is noon my time. That means we are at the end of my streaming time. I'm gonna go sell a bunch of stuff. Just random stuff that I've been collecting off stream. So you guys don't have to watch that at the beginning of the next episode, and hopefully we can get out of camp quicker. But next time we will head to the House of Healing, and maybe possibly the tavern. Let's see if we can drink some people under the table. And I don't know if we'll make it to the other Thorn siblings area yet or not, but we will do that before we head back to Moonrise Towers. So if you have not liked the stream yet and you've enjoyed it, make sure you click that like button or lick the like button. You know, be careful about the licks though. Make sure you have subscribed, and if you'd like to see more Baldur's Gate 3 content or any of the other games that I play, make sure that you click that bell icon set to all to be notified when I go live or post another video. So I appreciate you all in chat, and if you're watching the video later, I appreciate you as well, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Why are you smiling at me? I'm just glad you're safe. Uh-huh.
Fine. We'll rest here for a while. And then we leave for Baldur's Gate.
No splitting up, ever again. You hear?
Deal.
Can I
For
get you
once,
anything?
we are in
A
agreement.
drink, a bite to eat?
Alfira, I'm all right.